sort of.
Naturally, the thing you do is become a slave trader until you end slavery. So that's Wesley. Gets out of school, decides to become a schoolmaster.
Decides to give us homework.
Something's gonna happen.
Exactly. Are we good? Ready? We doing this? Is it showtime?
We're doing a thing.
Cool. Hi. So,
I gotta roll.
previously on the keep, what do y'all know what happened? I want to hear y'all's opinion on the history of what happened previously that led us up to this moment.
Opinion?
In Cognispire right now.
We did lots of shopping.
I mean,
I
opinion.
remember that.
Opinion is that it was fun and I have had a good time.
Maren killed a kraken.
Mare did flatten a kraken between the water and the boat. This is true.
It's true, but it can breathe air, so it probably isn't dead.
No, I don't think it can.
I remember
think we
that
ever established
text
that.
conversation
I'm pretty sure Wes
vaguely.
actually said that it couldn't.
Yeah, Wesley said it couldn't. So this one couldn't. Whether the
Sure.
other one could or couldn't. doesn't
Sure.
matter.
This isn't our pain type of kraken, not one of the modern ones that evolved.
I think what we're gonna also go with is just like massive change in atmospheric pressure.
I have written here that she lives near an ice cream truck.
Augustina does
Yeah.
in Sonadour.
Does or
Yes! Yes, kraken
I
ice
swear
cream.
it was kind of
It's what's written here on this
I
page.
could actually
I'm
see
confused.
That would be pretty awesome.
There was some
What-
history
what-
given about Augustine.
Why did I write
down
this
in her
down?
hometown, and ice cream was involved in that history. Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess I probably shouldn't be talking right now because I know all of this stuff.
Totally. So,
We found out why Augustina wants to come here.
Sonadour? Is that what the
part
name
of the
is?
reason.
Okay. That's south of Andrea.
it's in the southern part of Andrea. We know that Augustina is 19 years old. She had an aunt who was supposed to be dead, wasn't dead, put Augustina's soul back in her body after she sort of died. It's unclear about that whole set of circumstances. I was way too shocked to take adequate notes.
The green mushroom was involved.
So not her aunt, but her great aunt.
Lord is taking notes.
Keep in mind, I'm also trying to be very cognizant of conversations Mare is in on and when she's not.
I'm
So,
taking it as a victory.
cool. Mare and Freddie went for a walk and talk. Mare stopped outside of a bank
Yes.
of sorts.
That was essentially a bank.
And robbed it.
Had a sort of
Only.
very mild meltdown. Kari went to Sanctum of the Knowing.
The ringmaster Beheisten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for not more.
Sorry. I
The Ringmaster
interrupted
strikes
so
again,
rudely.
confounding law enforcement. We went to the Tower of Knowledge, which was a massive center tower in the middle of the island. It was very busy, lots of people, with the students, the mage guards, the businessmen, the mages, the everybody's. We had the up and down discs.
The magic elevator.
We went up to the School of Abjuration, where we met Mage Bessemer, and found out that there's a significant risk of death if Augustina undergoes the ritual.
Which is not cool.
Oh, there's only... No, actually, everyone was present for that. Never mind.
Yep.
We're good.
She either, like,
Curry willingly did
like,
homework for the first time in her life.
What options are we left with? Yeah. Found a whole bunch out about like gods and deities and the shattering and things like that.
Did.
Yeah.
I have a big
No,
list.
this isn't the
that I
shattering.
think has
Shattering was from another
holes
game.
in it.
The turning on conflict was what you were
Where
looking for, I
everything
think.
shattered.
Turn around.
Sure, yep.
Do gods interact with the world anymore? No. Their relationship was shattered. Interesting. Okay.
Wes is stealing from other campaigns. That's how
So
this is going.
the gods were separated from Extheos by the sacred shell.
Appreciate that. Thank you. What was it? Furnace character had two options, like get rid of potential life altogether or stay in Cognispire.
Indefinitely with the suppression amulet. She could stay on Cognispire and keep that necklace. Riker has been fairly quiet. He had conversation with Augustina and then kept
You actually have a note that says Riker has been fairly quiet?
just a note from processing through the last session. He's been talking with Augustina and asking some questions, but like Mare went to go research things and Kari went to go research things, and I don't have any notes of Riker going anywhere or doing anything except hanging out with Augustina.
We went to the library.
Research. Yeah, I
Right.
talked with her,
You
and then
went
in the
with-
library.
Right.
We interacted
Cool.
with books and research.
But y'all were working together on the research that y'all were doing, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. I'm glad my notes aren't completely wrong, just somewhat incomplete.
Riker has not said nothing to nobody.
From Mare's perspective, he's actually has been fairly quiet lately.
That's fair.
We haven't checked in with Jeffy in a while.
I mean, it's only
It's been like
It's
It's been a
right?
whole day. We haven't seen him since we got drunk the evening before.
Good
I
times.
feel like with Jeffy, that's not uncommon though. I feel like he's the kind of person that just sort of disappears, and then you
He'll-
see him again randomly.
I was gonna say he'll probably show back up when we're spending money somewhere.
And then he'll talk
Likely.
you into the fact that he's been there the whole time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Very charismatic, that one. So we have another
was gonna
day or two, I believe, until we can get the bags of holding.
So it is evening. We can pick up that evening at night into the next day. This coming day will be the second day, and pretty much everything will be ready on day 2.
Okay.
You also, Bessemer told Augustina to come back to the tower in the morning, as he was arranging her to meet somebody that he feels could possibly help her.
Yes.
So,
I feel like we did that already.
No, not yet.
So we're coming up to what would be your second full day. So you have left the Tower of Knowledge. You guys can be picked up. We can pick up wherever we want. We can pick up in the evening. We can pick up back in the morning, heading back to meet up with Bessemer. Where would y'all like to pick up this little adventure?
I'm good with picking up next morning.
Are you good picking up next morning? Like, you're kind of the one that this all revolves around.
I mean, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Other than Augustina is just dealing with a lot of general confusion right now.
Okay.
It's so confused.
So, with that,
Somber drinking.
Somber drinking.
we will pick up the next day. You guys have. I'm assuming you will have all followed Augustina back to the Tower of Knowledge in the morning?
No, I have a side quest I want to go on.
Sure, what's up?
I'm just being a piece of shit. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, so Freddy goes on a side quest during night and dies.
Oh, damn!
Man, what did you do?
Let me roll my new character. His name is Jeffy. It was a ruse. I was Jeffy all along.
It was always
Backdoor character intro.
Dude, what an intro.
Yeah, right.
Jeff Goldblum as an elf. Yeah, you play that character. You 100% play that character.
Possibly. I don't know Jeff Goldblum's work enough to be able to imitate the man.
Figure it out.
I'm sure I could figure it out if I
So, we pick up at the Tower of Knowledge in the morning. You guys have arrived together. As you arrive in the morning, Bessemer is there awaiting your arrival.
like outside the tower or something like.
Right
looking
outside.
for-
So as you sort of
Okay.
walk into that sort of big entry area, where there's like the sort of information desk and the discs are floating sort of in the center there.
So magical.
Just of course like the information booth with the different sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Guy, sort of the
Claire.
yeah, so we can go and look at like where the different floors are labeled as and how we can directory. I think that's the word I'm looking for.
He's not a directory.
What was it?
What?
What?
The booth man?
That's an industry term.
Yeah, that's the scientifically correct term is booth.
Joel Boothman.
This is a new character, Jeff. You know, we've got Boothman.
Boothman is actually an automaton who just sits there and tells you, ask like, hey, what floor is this on? And it just like spits out the information you're looking for.
Floor number 12.
Weirdly enough, Ace sounds exactly like Jeff Goldblum.
This whole island is populated by nothing but Jeff Goldblum.
Everybody's Jeff Goldblum. Oh, God.
It was Jeffy's thesis project to graduate.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jeffy never graduated.
No, it's not his actual. He's just the voiceover. That was his thesis project.
Yeah. His final project wasn't accepted. It died in prototype. What?
Oh my god,
So-
they do move and hurt.
That's
a line from that movie, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not his, but yeah.
Well, yeah, we're talking about him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum moves and hurts.
We're playing D&D, right?
He creates the automaton. Life did find a way.
There's nothing more perfect for me than Jurassic Park.
There we go.
Ah! There's a dinosaur. Here and okay.
Need like that hip hop
We
remix.
are controlled and there's perfect balance in everything in this world. Alright.
That's how it should be. That's not how it is.
So, Bessemer meets you, Augustina, at the floor of the Tower of Knowledge, and as you come in, he does have some voice that I don't remember, but he says a thing. I'm here.
We're off the rails, y'all.
We were never on the rails today. I'm supposed to be the one driving this thing, and what a keys.
He's drunk in the caboose.
Right? Yeah. I'm in the caboose, the wrong part of the train. Supposed to be a ninja. Nah, that thing on autopilot. Doesn't have one.
Or so.
So, Bessemer meets you on the floor. Augustine, so glad that you have made it. I was able to secure you a conversation with somebody. Rather important, but I'm afraid only you will be able to come with this meeting. Couldn't get all of you in. Sorry. But if your friends wouldn't mind waiting here, we can go have this meeting.
Like, not even one of us? Like, not even one person could go with her? Like, you know.
I'm afraid not. Are you going with her? To make introductions? Yes. So yes, one person.
Insight check.
Sure.
Oh, wow. I wasted a natural 20 roll. doing a bullshit roll I didn't care about.
Yeah, Bessemer is the one person who can go with them.
Cool.
What if someone was like walking, they didn't actually go to the meeting, and they just like walk over here? And
Yeah, like, go to the doctor consultation sort of thing.
Sure. The floor that this is on is high.
I can make sure no one else gets on.
And
What if-
it would be wonderful to do? You can stand right next to the guards at the elevator.
What if no one sees that person?
that would be okay?
Oh, you were specifically looking for the numbers for a color. Not that I'm trying to spy on what you're doing, but you know.
I've attempted to put this together for your benefit, but if you would rather not.
No,
Here's colors.
I will
Yeah.
go. I will go.
Sure, makes
I will
sense.
go talk to them. And it will be
blues and
fine.
things.
It will be fine. It will be fine.
Excellent. Well, in that case, let's go meet one of the archmages.
Okay.
Wait, archmages? Like,
Yes, one of the two archmages.
As opposed to a pillar
one
mage.
of two? There's one of. Okay.
So there are two.
They come in pairs?
There are two archmages that sort of run those things here. Of course, we are the politics. That's where we walk to the elevator.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
The island is ruled by what's known as the Assembly. There are 8 anonymous mages, however, sort of working in the congruence, but also not exactly with. But there are 2 archmages that govern over the tower itself specifically, but is also controlled, but not quite. There was a leader and then an assembly, and they work in congruence, but they also work in balance to each other.
So like a council and then an executive
person kind of thing.
Essentially, but there are two of them. Two
Figured
sort
out
of each other.
the politics puzzle.
Per the decree of the gods, these are the only two arcane casters who are allowed to know sort of necromancy. They know it together so that they cannot. They know together so that they can spot it if it's being utilized, because of forgotten knowledge can be rewoken if anybody knows it. But they also, there's two of them, so they can sort of check and balance it.
So if one goes rogue, the other one can cap the other?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
So you
They
will.
are
Got
the
it.
ones- Are we in trouble?
You're
You
going
sure?
yes, you're going to be meeting the Archmage Magnus Carnell. Yeah.
He's still here. He sounds like a lich.
Oh, shit. Boss battle music, go. What was the name? Magnus something?
Magnus Carnell.
While they're doing that, Kari is going to let everybody know that she's going to go check on our stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that stuff.
Yeah,
Gotcha. All of the shopping that can be picked
all
up.
the shopping.
Oh, no, leave the bag of coin. I'll talk to him about that.
It may not be ready. I'm just checking to see if stuff's ready.
Okay. So you head over there. So
Yep.
Augustina, you are put onto this one of the floating discs with the mage Bessemer, and as before, this sort of floating, or this like sort of glowing panel comes up that has the different floors listed on it. But you watch as he waves his hand, a second panel sort of flips out, and he presses one of the buttons on that panel, and then the disc begins to rise up.
Augustina is like staring at everyone as she's leaving and just sort of like in some fright, like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
So the disc continues to rise, and it rises for a very long time, and you're realizing at this point you are going to the upper levels of this tower. Then you remember seeing that there were on the what you call them, the directory automaton whatever thing.
Boothman.
Boothman.
Yeah, Boothman. So you remember seeing on Boothman that there was a certain number of floors, but the floors didn't quite match up to how high the actual tower was. And you're realizing now that this sort of secondary panel leads to sort of an executive type level of floors that aren't just accessible to them. And so as you sort of continue on up, you eventually reach a floor, and as you arrive, you are the only disc that is up there, and the whole floor is set up to be it's a very large office space. Like the entire floor itself is just a large office. There's large bookshelves full of all sorts of tomes and books and scrolls. You see off to the side there seems to be this large glowing pool of something, just sort of off to one of the sides of this, and sort of throughout on the tower you see large like paned windows that are just sort of letting in this sort of natural light. And as you arrive to this floor, sort of looking out, you see that you are looking out at what would be thin clouds that sort of are overlooking from where you're at, looking past the sort of just straight out from where you are, being sort of in the center of the tower. You don't see city, you see sea.
Channeling very young. Very good freaking her mom out at the mall. I think Augustine just like immediately gets distracted and starts veering off from Bessemer to a window. She just like
And so as you like begin to step off of the platform to go look out the window, you see Bessemer pulls out the panel again and he lowers the platform. And so you see standing at one of these windows a tall, very slender built you can't see as they are facing away from you. They're looking out this window, just sort of looking down. Slender built, dressed in sort of dark, like maroon type robes with like this sort of slick back hair. As they're standing there, they say, "Are you Augustina Allenbaugh? No, Augustina Donna?"
Yes, that's me.
He then turns and you see this human man with rather like sharp, angular sort of features. As he sort of translates and goes, "Miss Belladonna, it's my pleasure to meet you. I am Archmage Magnus Cornell. I am told by Mage Bessemer that you are a individual struck by a history of necromantic magic. Is that correct?"
He has a friendly demeanor, doesn't he?
I think I'm following you. That's a yes. I have my family has a history of it. Is that what you? Yes. Yes.
And you have necromantic magic abilities. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Bessemer informs me that you wish to remove yourself from the lead of magic.
Well, my magic's bad, so I'm very confused. Yes. Yes.
Miss Augustine, please come have a seat. And he sort of gestures to one of these sort of large chairs that's next to this rather ornate, like, dark wood desk. It's sort of large, sort of like black leather chair.
Augustine will start walking over there. I don't know what the floors are like, if they break or anything, but I'm assuming if they don't, like, personal.
It's like sort of almost like a cold black stone, like all of your steps are like.
And she's like walking over there, just kind of dancing over her shoulder and best over her.
Bessemer's gone. He's already like he descended. It's just you two in this room.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
just going
shit.
dancing
It's you
over
two and no elevator.
Even better.
This is definitely
Okay.
As you sit down, he goes and sits down.
It's like,
And like
what's up, son?
an obstinately big chair on the other side of the desk.
She's literally just kind of like perched on the edge of it.
Yeah, with
Her
your
little feet crossed.
yeah, with your sort of like small frame, if you sit down, your feet don't fully touch. Like you're sitting in the smaller of the two chairs, and so like his is like really, and he's like a taller but slender man. So his tall demeanor, like he can
Well,
sit
he
well,
said
but it's
slender man.
definitely like the chair is wider than he is, as he sort of sits into this very like high back leather chair.
Yeah, I think Augustine, like, she's sitting down and her feet are kind of crossed, and she's like, you know, what is the prim and proper way to sit? She's also trying to like go up a little bit higher because I'm assuming the desk. She's also like,
You're sort of doing one of these things, and so like you know it's.
I thought she was only like 5 foot something.
4'10". So
4'10".
depending on like if she's being swamped by this chair.
Yeah. But it's just like, man, this has got to be a big room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean this is an entire floor of this tower dedicated to this guy's office.
Wow. He thinks highly of himself.
So as you
Freaking
go to
magic
sit
people.
down, he looks, he goes, Miss Belladonna,
Excuse me.
you are of a fey nature, correct? Being a satyr.
Yes. I am a satyr, and satyrs are from the Feywild. I wasn't from the Feywild, I was born here, but yes.
How familiar are you with the Feywild and the politics?
I don't know, we get along together, and my family is from Twilight area, so we're not supposed to like
familiar are you with the knowledge of the ghost decree on its plane versus
I don't know about other. Well, we kind of went and did some research. My friends, we went and did some research, and I know that what the god said here doesn't necessarily count towards other places. But I'm from here, and my family lives here, and so that's why here it's not good. So I was like, oh well, get rid of it because it's not good. And for some reason, a lot of people have taken issue with that.
here on Calm Fire, we follow the decree that the gods set down. However, there are some of us who find it to be a ruling of a premature. You privilege having the ability to see from this world, and as such, you could gain a certain amount of diplomatic immunity.
I think I figured out what voice this is. Makes me think of Werner Herzog. Like the guy from Mando.
Being attached to a
But I wasn't born there, so how would I have diplomatic immunity if I wasn't born there? I was born here.
I can get you in touch with the Moon Empress, the leader of the Moon Court. You say the Belladon lives off from the twilight. Yes, the Moon Empress. She and I have a certain
Can I ask a question? I don't understand why. I thought this was bad, and I came here because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of it. But then I talked to Bessemer, and Bessemer's like, oh, let me get you connected with someone so you can talk to someone about this, and all my friends were like, get rid of it, and I'm like, I don't understand. This is bad. Everyone knows this is bad. But for some reason, no one wants to do what I want to do about this whole thing, so I'm very confused. And now I'm here, and now you're trying to get me in touch with the Moon Empress in a court in a world I've never been to, so that I have diplomatic immunity to keep the powers that I've told have been bad. So I'm very confused right now.
It does sound like you are very confused, and I can understand how that might be. But politics of this are not straightforward as you wish them to be.
I was just spitting through.
I guess I don't.
You were informed that your abilities are evil. Is that correct?
Yeah. I'm sorry I didn't mean to. I lied to the customs man because I forgot that technically there's another member of my family who has this ability, but also I said that I had never brought anything back from the dead, and that's not actually true. It was the thing that I did when I was 4 that launched this whole thing. So I'm sorry if that changes stuff.
So you managed to revive something from the dead when child.
I didn't know what I was doing. My sister was crying because it was her bunny who had died. I
So
didn't
you
want to
revived
cry.
a rabbit.
And then my father got very upset with me, and my sisters all got to go in and get cookies. And he told me, Christina, you are dishonoring the bunny's life by denying it its death. And so you need to bring it back, except I couldn't. And then he started getting upset with me, and he's the one who had to end up killing it. And then for the next 6 months, I was stuck inside and I couldn't go anywhere without my grandmother or my mother and my grandmother.
So was the rabbit dead or not?
It was dead, and then it wasn't dead, and then my father killed it again because I couldn't undo what I did.
Degree of bringing it back did you animate its corpse? Did you turn it
We were in the process of burying it. So I'm pretty sure it was dead.
When it came back alive, did it seem alive or just simply under control?
I didn't know what I was doing. I was just sort of moving around on its own, and we were all happy and excited, and my parents were not.
And then you said your father killed it.
Because I couldn't undo it. And so he was like, can't keep it alive. Shouldn't have been alive again. I dishonored its life. And so we had to kill it. And my grandmother prayed for 6 months, and all of a sudden he has been blessed by Sylvanus. So
You have a complicated family.
I don't know, it seems pretty straightforward to me.
You are creatures of the Fae that do not live in the Fae. You have the ability to harness necromantic magics, but apparently you have a sister who is blessed by a deity. Is that correct? Seems
Oh,
so what exactly are you curious about?
I just... What do you mean when you say it's premature?
The gods have just finished fighting a war that destroyed the earth, and that war was they made a decree to protect what they desired to be their most sacred creation, and then steal not to be left to deal with the outcome of their one might say that their victory was emotional. Or they did not want to decision. But we are left to deal with their decision. Some of us more so than others.
It's starting to complicate things more.
Don't lie.
I thought witches go mad, and I,
Why would you say that they did
well, that's kind of part of the concern because the other family member who was in this direction, pretty sure ended up becoming a witch. I really don't. Oh my god.
then I suggest somebody with your abilities can function in a window of caliber to achieve power requires sacrifice, such that a lich will give up accessibility to power. If indeed family member who became such a thing, they will be insane.
Okay, so I'm not saying I'm doing it. What happened next?
You could go with the moon have a conversation, and depending on the outcome of that conversation, focusing on your outcomes here on this side. Because we are bound to the laws of the gods, despite how much we, some of us, might think we are better. The rules that Westerners speak.
But the moon empress is in the moon court.
you cannot travel upon your ability to understand the journey to what one might consider to be your home is hardly against the will. And it then we have a member of the court that yet we cannot continue. You
It's just. It's getting rid of powers. I don't know. How much time? Yeah, I think I should. Okay. Thank you. Oh, if I go to the moon court, is it just me going to the moon court, or could I have?
It would be from the moon.
Just me? Or even one person?
It stress people potential.
Tomorrow morning, I will, yes, I will let us know by tomorrow morning.
Miss Augustina, if you would come this way, you see Besimer's now back up on the platform.
Thank you! You too? You like flowers? I'll bring you flowers.
He sort of says to himself as you're like going back.
Oh my
So
god.
you join Besimer on the platform and begin descending.
Brought to you by Alan Rickman.
Do you think it's bring a shirt too?
Sorry, what are you talking about?
I think you wanted, why did you talk about this?
You've mentioned that you desire yourself and believe which seems drastic. And then, also, yeah, there's the sense that you don't want to stay here on this island. Yeah, they're not having this thing. Then the rest of your life here with your magic stress, you still thought maybe I could find you a third option. So I just spoke with the Archmage, and he said he had a potential solution for someone in your position. What was it? Yes. Although I am supposed to meet you here tomorrow morning at this ground floor, right? Nice. Oh, well, here we are. Then I will meet you here at the ground floor. And then you'll all see now, obviously, coming back down.
How'd it go? This is Spence, it kills.
Well, she's not dead. That's a good sign.
This is true.
So are y'all walking out of the tower, or is Arsene just stunned in silence standing on the platform?
She's probably like very sort of out of it, sort of like sees people but doesn't really see people and is sort of walking towards you guys. And like when you ask her that question, it's one of those where she's like,
That good, eh? You want to run that by me again?
Yes.
Do motion on what?
No, not a clue.
Drinks, food, conversation? Yes? No? Maybe?
You do know that Kari has left to go to the shops and try to see about collecting things. Kari's not with the group right now.
Breaker 19, where you at, dog?
We got those yet? I thought that was one of the things I was trying to pick up.
He has his.
I still have
Oh, yeah.
message.
Am I within range?
No,
gonna
you're
fire a
probably
ping off?
Far outside of 150 feet.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, you do know where
I
the shops are
mean,
at.
yeah.
He could have gotten lost.
Did you get lost? Roll for lost.
I mean,
Anyway.
Weird show.
Howard and Ryan
Weird
had to go
show.
find him.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams.
Are you lost?
What would that be? Survival?
Sure, that sounds fun. We're actually.
That's 11.
I would say you're not lost. You better.
Jeffy finds you at some point.
Yes. Now it's a party.
Man.
Kari's sitting there. Y'all gonna show up at the tavern. Kari's sitting there drinking with Jeffy. Thought you were going to get stuff at the shop. Oh, that's what I was doing.
Hey man, what you doing? Hey.
Kari's ADHD is real.
Kari just found Jeffy and his group of friends and just.
I have literally done that. Like, sit down to eat and completely forget what I was doing.
But so where is this group heading? You're all also heading to the shop because we can just say that you all reconvene at the shops.
If we knew Kari was there, then probably.
So,
Unless there's
unless Kari was going somewhere other than the shops.
objectionables.
No, Kari was just gonna check, feeling like she's very not productive or helpful at the moment. She's going to go see about seeing when our stuff's gonna be ready.
Awesome. So y'all end up going by the shops to pick up your different items.
Which we also need to divvy up the things in the bag.
We do.
Because
So-
we have items that we didn't divvy up.
You guys,
Officially.
I will say that you guys, just for ease of speed, you guys go to the shops. You pick up your different armors and things that you dropped off, your bags of holding and your clothing. You get your backpack that have been modified. You do end up getting in contact with Jeffrey, so he can take you to his friend's house again, so you can go pick up your communication devices.
The Power Ranger communicator.
However, did
Star
we
Trek
decide on what those are?
There was a lot of discussion.
It was. We did sort of amulet type things, but as everybody was gonna wear them differently.
Okay, so it is a amulet that is then placed differently on people's bodies. Cool.
How big is it? Like corn-sized or?
So, two things.
Yes.
That's
When we go
one.
get the bag of holding.
Yep. Go to Big's bags.
I want to get him to embroider on it 0001.
Serial
And
numbers.
then 000.
Or not serial
We got
numbers.
two of them.
No,
Well, we have
just
one
one.
bag of gold.
just one bag of clothing.
I want
Yeah,
that
the original
label.
because you did end up trading the. He gets to claim it as his.
Yes, Steel's bag of holding 0001.
It's 0000.
That's fair.
It's the.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, yeah. So he stitches that in there, and so you have the original collector's.
The
item.
one, the original, the only in the
Steel
realm.
bag of golden.
And then I wanted to ask. We went in someplace and they had what were like elven boots or whatever.
Yes, that was at Theodore's. Theo had, I believe you're referencing the boots of Elven Pine. That they had, I believe that is what you were referring to.
Yep. How much were those?
Piece of shit.
That is
Hey, that was a big risk though.
How'd you? What did you do? You got new stuff?
So my shift week clothes, I got them enchanted with a +1.
Yeah, so you all remember what you turned in and what you now have re-equipped, right?
Yep.
You had your book of displacement that you had put something else on.
He actually not doing it.
You didn't do that? Okay.
Because I think it was under the impression he was getting rid for magic, so.
There was a lot of stuff that you guys did or didn't do, so
I have the list of everything Kari's got, but I didn't keep track of anybody else.
So we'll say.
I mean, I bought a new sword, and that's kind of it.
We'll say that these boots are.
I don't think I did anything else too crazy.
Oh god. Inventory.
With all the money we spent, they wouldn't drop that.
No. Well, you can have.
Apparently.
If you want to try to roll a little persuasion.
Why not? We did spend part of it.
You did.
Just as I don't know if you consider taking some off the price with everything we all the business we need. You have to work with customers with you on your goods.
No, you can roll persuasion. If you desire. Nope. Yeah, sorry. However, this armor that you had, we attempt to change this blue in here. As he hands it back to you, you notice it's still blue, and he goes, "I thought this would be a simple change. There's something else. I don't know what it is. I tried, but I can't change it. So you should take a look back. Sorry,
There's something else?
I can't quite figure out the nature of this. Where did you find this piece of? This is wonderful work. But no, I can't quite figure out why it should just be a simple color design, but seems more ingrained. Can't quite figure it out, but looks good.
Thanks. Found a new farmhouse.
Incredible farmhouse.
Yeah. Call it incredible. Is it possible that it's not able to be changed because it's tied to something? Something's keeping its color that.
If anything, it's possible to do something no idea. Appreciate it. Thanks for trying. Of course. So these boots, you interested or?
I
Sorry,
was,
I can't
I
go
just-
down on the price anything.
No, I understand that. I just also can't pay that price. So
What boots?
boots don't. They just mean I don't have disadvantage and stuff anymore.
How much do you need?
They're 200. I've got 100, but I am okay waiting and narratively coming
Okay.
across them later.
Because I've got 20.
Yeah, no, we are not rich no more.
I got 3 gems that are 100 gold each.
No, don't worry about it. I have a bad feeling we'll need that stuff later. So
Kari's currently walking upside down on the ceiling, like
What'd you
What type of armor
how?
do you need?
What'd you get?
the spider climb slippers.
Oh, you got those. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I did the goggles of night vision, and then the getting the cloak enchanted.
It was the
Or
elven
clothes
chain.
enchanted.
Yeah.
She also did good because she got to get her magic, so like, we need her.
So the elven chain was also at the. Are you interested in that?
Right now, no, she's not. Right now, Augustina has been walking incoherently with everyone, and when they ask her questions, she's answering them, but none of it makes sense.
Okay.
And when she gets her bag back, she doesn't even like do anything. She just sort of like takes it from Big and is just sort of walking around with it like a stuffed animal.
Like massive direwolf head that's just sort of tucked underneath. And like, it's as big as Augustina.
It changes colors when you open it up.
Yes, it does.
She doesn't know that. She's just walking around like, oh my god.
rainbows.
So, y'all managed to go around and gather all of your things. As you guys are traversing the city, going to these different shops, picking up their things, Freddy, somebody walks by you and just very quick and discreetly says, the cat has given you a gift. And they do this. And just in like a very quick sort of walk by, just the cat has given you a gift. And
Yeah.
So you guys are going about doing all of your shopping. You managed to collect all of your items.
You would have to use wire on this, huh?
Can't make sure it comes out loud.
I'm sure a bar did the same.
Listen, I'm in the middle of a movie, and that's what I found.
Oh no, you're fine.
I'm looking around, I was like, where is all of my, like, string or leather cord or anything? Awesome. Hot wire for cutting your foam. This'll do.
If you're ever in a bind again, give me a call. I got you covered.
Also, dental floss works really great for those.
Sure. I'm having it here. I'm moving.
That's fair.
So you guys have now collected all of your items. We'll say with all of this going on, it's probably about midday or so. That's all the travel. And so, what y'all want to do to kill the rest of the day?
Go somewhere quiet, sit down. Is there a garden or something around here with lots of flowers?
There is a sort of like Central Park type area.
Kari is going to swing by the owlry or whatever, the pigeon palace, whatever it is. See it, just check to make sure there hasn't been a reply.
No, nothing.
I will take Augustina and say company if we also go down to the find the park and find the flowers. Sit her down in a chair. Be vigilant. Or goes.
Kari's just walking up walls and over and then down the walls.
Really pretty, like purple and yellow moth that just kind of comes and starts flying gently around her. She starts paying attention to.
Yes.
So you guys find your way to this nice, and this like, this park is, there are parts of this where, I mean, this is, what one might say, an artificially made park. I mean, this is just like everything in the city was created via magic by, you know, mages and such. So it's a very nice park. I imagine there are probably some druids who were integral in the creation and forming of this park. But so you do find a nice place to go, sit down, and it is far enough away to where you don't necessarily feel like you're in the middle of a city still. Just give her a big old rip there, but I'm working on a big old rip.
It confounded me the first time, and then I felt bad, and it still confounded me.
Yeah, I think Augustine just starts kind of like playing a little bit with a moth that comes by. She looks at some of the plants and she's like, oh no, this is all that, and starts sort of like rearranging them so they've got a little bit more room for growing and stuff. She's just sort of like, it's a nice place to redirect her focus for a minute. But yeah, I think she's probably been talking very incoherently as people have been walking with her about like,
You said it was pretty mature.
I think you're pretty mature.
Mm-hmm.
But that's premature.
I'm sorry, where did we end up? I was
Was the family premature?
mental gymnasticsing.
Yep,
Where to-
too.
You're in May Central Park.
Cool.
So, when do you have to go?
What? Where?
Wherever you have to go to do things.
I need to tell them. Customer back to Matt, we're gonna go.
Yes, who is that?
What I've heard of the moon person in my studies. Cool. So not a deity.
No.
Very wild. It's split up. And there's sun, moon, dawn, and twilight. The moon imprises the chart of the moon. Word. He wants me to go talk to her because I have to come out of community.
Are you royalty?
No, I don't think so.
That'd be pretty badass if you were. It'd be helpful in different ways.
So they have a way to get you to the Feywild.
Yeah. Just me, I did ask. But he still told me.
So you need to go to the Feywild to talk with a moon empress about not getting rid of your powers and having diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic
Apparently, if I do that, I don't have to get rid of my powers, but you can leave without giving me issues. He said it was premature.
What did he say was premature?
Who is he? The guy you want to meet? Yes.
Really tall? Not. Well,
Well, no
he
one's
was
that
kind
tall.
of tall.
No one else is that tall.
He talked really funny.
Like funny haha or funny uh-oh.
Funny, like, he didn't. He was saying things, but he's not used to saying stuff, and so he was trying to figure out how he was saying things when he was saying stuff.
That sounds accurate.
So not a people person.
I don't get the impression he sees a lot of people. I mean, he's got space to up there. There's a lot of space up there. But he doesn't really seem like he interacts with a lot of people. He seems kind of nice. I would like to go get him flowers.
Premature. What was premature?
He said the stuff that the gods, the decree that the gods made because there was a favorite child. Favorite child.
Go
There
on.
was a favorite child that they wanted to protect. And then they left after doing so and deciding that romancy was bad. But he said it's premature because they were acting. Yeah, weird. Yeah, weird. Is that? So confused. Mayor,
Yes?
did you send a message to my sister?
If she's the one that looks like you, I think I can.
Yeah, she looks like me, just a little bit darker.
Kari just shifts back.
Like-
a bit like this.
Like that?
Except her hair's usually in like the front of braid. Yeah. And she dresses mostly in pastels. But yeah, like, yes!
Yeah. Like Kari's clothes start shifting and everything.
Just through the whole conversation, I imagine she's just like, no, change it to this way.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like a full character creator. You're trying to make
It's
the
like-
right thing. And
Like starts moving the hair, sculpting.
Alright,
Having been working as 3D animation for 2 years, that sucks. That's hard.
I'll believe it.
I believe I can. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. This all sounds really familiar. My family was really scared.
You're very stuck on that word.
Stuck in the house for 15 years. Did I have to be stuck in the house for 15 years?
Stuck in the house?
couldn't leave the shop. And when my magic cleared up, I got stuck in the house. Or the garden.
I sit with her and arm hug, you know. What happened? Why would they lock you away?
My aunt got killed. And then my power showed up, and they didn't want everything to happen again. The only reason we survived that was Henry's family. And they thought after a little bit I was doing fine, but then I would go out again, and it would just... And so I would get stuck in the house again. And eventually... They didn't let me go out because it was just too many people were noticing stuff. And could I have gone outside more? I could have gone to an ice cream shop.
Up to
Moon Empress.
I don't know if it helps. I'm sorry if it doesn't, but you didn't deserve that. They may have been trying to protect you, but that's not worth locking you away and taking away your freedom. And I'm sorry that happened to you.
It didn't seem weird. It really didn't hurt.
Yeah, but you're not a pet to be put in the yard.
I can't change the past.
You hear off in the distance the faint bells of what might be an ice cream car.
I mean, they loved me. They did it because they loved me. I'm just... I didn't hurt it so much, I guess.
what happened to you?
I sort of know
She's the one who brought you back, yeah?
yeah, when I was like a year old, something happened. I don't really know what. Something happened, and so the villagers turned against her. And it was Henry's grandfather and father who kept them from coming against the rest of my family. And she got taken away, and I found out when we were back in Eastwatch that she was apparently in prison for a couple of months, but she wasn't really eating and she wasn't really drinking. And then an executioner came and told her that they said that there wasn't a soul whenever she died. And I thought that meant that I don't have a soul either because I'm like her, but it's because she wasn't even there in the first place. She got into a completely different body. Oh my god. What happened to me is what happened to you, except I remember everything. Why do I remember everything and you don't? What did she do different?
I don't know.
No. That is a big, big bomb.
What did she do different?
I look around, just, are we being paid any attention to?
There's somebody going for like a jog. Who's probably
Parker doesn't.
I help him hide the body.
There are a few, wizard pigeons around that may or may not be drones. It's not confirmed.
Wizard pigeons. Hey, I gave you
that ice cream car.
I gave you the gloves. Get the pigeons, man. Yeah. All right, that one was real. That was a real one.
Car like grabs
Put
it.
that later.
To be fair, you hit it, and it's small enough. The knife comes back to you with pigeon.
Oh yeah, it was 100%. That's what I was going for.
We can cook that later.
Ah, pigeon on the street. You want to eat wizard pigeon from Central Park? Or?
Spider car.
You
Spider
need
car.
Kraken. I mean, why not? It's a pigeon.
That's what these pigeons have been eating.
It's got a nice, nice busy aftertaste.
No.
Car, you managed to chase down the ice cream cart.
Kari grabs an ice cream for everybody, and forgetting that she still looks like Augustina's sister, just skipping back with ice creams and hands one to Augustina and hands one out to everybody. And I don't know how to eat this. I just got it.
What? What do you mean you don't know how to eat it?
I've never seen ice cream before.
It's like, so there's a couple of ways you can do it. The best way to do it is to lick it around the edges so that it doesn't drip. But for some people, they just bite it. That kind of gives me a headache, so I don't recommend doing that. But you do you.
No. Be brave. One bite. Go. You can do it. I believe in you.
Kari's going to start looking around the edges.
Oh man, I wanted the SpongeBob. Shit.
Kari just sits there. You see two little satyrs just eating ice cream.
SpongeBob.
Aquatic Robert
Robin the sponge.
of the tetrahedral pantaloons.
So,
Go ahead.
if something bad happens, will what happened to you also happen to Riker then?
What do you mean?
Like spare body thing?
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't know. The only what Aunt Vita said was because she was able to grow my body and she had done something to make sure that I was able to go in it whenever I died, but I could only do it once. She only had one body that she could do that with, and so if I die again, it doesn't happen. So I don't know. Maybe there's something like that with Riker. I don't know.
Do we assume that the people who did all of the things to him, that they would care to give him a backup? Stop that.
How challenging would it be to do that?
I don't know. She just said she talked to me more again and that she'd been watching me, so I don't know. But I can ask.
Kari starts murdering all the pigeons. Like, nope.
Is
What-
that all she said to you?
What do you mean she talked to you?
When I died and I went into my new body, she was kind of there. And I have other questions I need to ask her. She didn't seem.
I mean, that's good.
Why
Question
would she
mark.
be insane?
There was a moment where she wasn't there, and it was just like a skull instead of her head, which I'm pretty sure she's a witch. But
Just-
no, like she didn't seem insane, and that you're supposed to go insane.
Does that trigger anything from Kari's recollections or training?
You know a little bit about witches.
What do you mean? What else? Like, what else would she?
About the ones that are wizards.
Is that all she said to you when you saw her in the street?
She said, I only had the one body. She knew they would come for me too. He said my magic wasn't bad, and that we were supposed to control death, which I don't feel like that's true. And she would talk to me more again later, and we could talk about it more.
And that has
And we're
not happened
Fae,
yet.
so like we're supposed to, our wild magic is supposed to be crazy and bad, which I also don't feel like it's true.
What? There are many questions, though. We need to get answers. But the question is, how do we proceed now? Are we going to try and get answers for these questions, or are there more unanswered questions in the immediate we can answer now? I'll take that as a no.
Record. One thing that I forgot to mention in the picking up of all the things.
Oh, she.
Thanks, bud.
To give you a moment to pause.
Hey, I got one, so...
You gave them the stone that we wanted to give you back. Alright. So when you went to pick up the stone, they informed you that the location they can narrow it down to was Pasadena. Anyway, as good as they could get it was that region. Right? So somewhere, they're pretty sure that whoever's holding the other side is somewhere in that city. They also said that they received a message, the stone received a message while it was in their possession. And the message said, "Baltic, why did you run?"
Fuck.
The hunter is after you now.
Who? Can you say that again?
The hunter is after you now.
Hunter is after you now.
Man! We've got all the friends coming after our asses, eh?
Oh, please not all.
Please come on. That was the last bit of that message. And so they informed you that they received that strange message. So yes, that
Were
was...
they very relieved, like, the hunter's coming for you? It's just 2 minutes ago.
Okay, making sure I've got this. Olthic, why did you run? The hunter is
Coming for you.
coming for you. Please come home.
Yes.
Oh my god.
They shall be great.
Well, Riker's inner dialogue is my wallet, where's my wallet? Ah, crap, my armor's gone!
I wish it was orange. I wish it was orange.
On the bright side, apparently there's only one hunter. Usually they go in groups of 2. They got that big cannon. But if you have the pistol, you shoot him in the spine, you're good.
Dude, at least in the first one, it was so easy. Just dance
I
back
know,
down.
right?
And then the second one, you try to do that, it fails.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you at least had the battle rifle, it was more accurate. Anyway.
So, bringing back around to Riker, back in Wizard Park, as we're going to start calling it.
Destiny. Should have guessed.
The secret
Wizard
Park.
I
I know
see
I
him as
ought
definitely
to.
like a
At least
cultured
massive.
but very wild look of like
You get to grow however you want to grow, not the way they're trying to make you grow.
Talking to the flowers.
she's not 100% talking to the plants.
As
Her
Riker
family is
is
basically
pruning a
bards
tree.
and druids.
Mayor grabs a.
Grow this way.
Obviously it comes over as Riker and she's just like,
No, it's better. It's better.
They're so
it's
cute
better
together,
for
aren't
them.
they?
It's better for them.
Mayor grabs a blue hydrangea and tries to sneak it into Augustina's.
I remember this game!
You're the only dude who know how to play it!
It's like a game within a game.
Does Riker share the message with anybody, or?
I mean, I would imagine so.
Well, you're the only one who would truly know. You're him.
I mean, you'll know that I have the stone. You'll know that I asked for a homing beacon on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll know that there was a weird lady in my room one time.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
yeah, like,
Okay.
So definitive yes?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
There we go. Sort of.
Man, you piece.
So
absolutely.
cutting
Yeah,
back to Wizard Park, as Riker was sitting here puzzling.
I have a lot of questions. And your family sounds messed up.
I mean, I'm glad he said it first.
Yeah. I'm convinced, maybe wrongly so, that I think you've taken blame for a lot of stuff. It isn't actually your fault. I think your aunt sounds like a piece of work.
Ding, ding.
I'm rather curious about what you said. I wonder what she did different this time, because that has huge personal connotations. The entire death thing that she said, interesting. I agree with you. I don't
Also
think
the
that's
skull
quite right.
head.
What?
Also the whole thing.
Yeah,
She
absolutely.
didn't seem insane, and that's what everyone keeps on saying is witches go insane. And
Yes,
she,
but
she didn't seem insane.
maybe
But
she's
not
good
this-
at hiding it.
Not necessarily immediately.
I mean, how does insanity work? Is it that you come across talking about cuckoo clocks the first time someone meets you, or is it that there's something underneath your general thought process, pattern of thinking, such that you can't think, you can reason, interact? Well, if she is a lich, she had great intellect and great knowledge to be able to have great power. But is that which steers that knowledge twisted and woven together like a mess of spaghetti? No, I hope I'm not saying. But yes, I am curious, but I think I'm more curious right now for you to have closure with what you need to have closure on.
We'll deal with one set of problems at a time.
But hey, if I need you to talk to her, I can ask.
You can ask. I also, tactfully, absolutely, cautiously.
Christina's taking back to the last conversation she had.
Tactful. Tactful.
Could also reach out, if you wanted, to members of my order to see what their contacts could drag up, both about Riker's circumstances and your own.
Riker can decide who he wants to talk to about his circumstances. I think with mine, I think I need to talk to the moon Empress, and I think I need to talk to my aunt. Can you just ask Lena if everything's okay, if things are okay, if she's okay?
Oh yeah, you were in the middle of that.
Right. I'll go ahead and prepare my sending spell. Lena is her name?
That's what Aquilina is her name, but we call her Lena. Apparently I'm Tina.
So I'll go ahead and cast Sending, focusing on the image that Kari and Augustina have put together, and the name and the bond with Augustina, so specifically her twin sister, and seeing if I can't make sure that I'm sending to the right individual. Since I haven't actually met her in person, and I do need to be familiar with the recipient for the spell to work.
Oh, you're familiar with me, it'll be fine. We're twins!
Alright. So I go ahead and I cast Sending, and I say, Aquilina, I'm Augustina's friend, traveling compatriot, Mare. She asks if everything is okay, if you're okay. Is everyone safe? How many words do I have left?
7.
Or anything concerning going on?
You got 2 more?
Okay, bye.
Please reply.
With gratitude.
Thanks,
Best
Jeff.
regards.
Let me check my.
Uses up all her words.
Oh,
Like, what the
dunk!
Oh.
Oh, dunk.
Hi. Everything's good here. We're in the Feywild right now. We're fine. Tell Augustina that I miss her and that I haven't found my husband yet. Okay, don't know. Really unexpected. Do you know why that...
It seems like everything's fine. They're in the Feywild. She wanted to tell you that she loves you and misses you, and she hasn't found a husband yet.
Grandmother's gonna be.
Of course. I'm glad to assist. Even in some small way.
Okay. So, still have the afternoon. Is there anything else that y'all wanted to do the rest of the day?
Drink away our problems? No.
I think Augustina is, at some point in time, discovers moving things back into her bag that lights up. She's like, oh, that's really cool! Open yours, open yours, open yours! Oh, why is it?
He's just like Frost.
Yes.
Oh, yours!
Pulls out the thing
Da,
over
da, da,
here.
da.
Maybe it's because it's smaller?
I mean,
Isn't this cool though?
it has all of the style points.
It suits you very well.
I want to go get that robe. There's a robe in many fashions, changes into things. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go get it.
And she starts walking.
Shit.
Do you have the
That's fine. That is what this is. This is a coping mechanism.
Therapist, right here.
Dude. That one hit a little too close to home there. Alright.
Mare's just very happy because she sees this as Augustina like making a choice to continue to pursue like an option of still having her magic. She doesn't say anything to anyone. She just has a very small smile
It
as she
seems like we're not about to lose anytime soon, eh?
Until she goes to Feywild.
That was in Elvish, good sir.
Didn't know that, my bad.
Next there is Elvish.
That's why it's more Englishy sounding.
Gotcha. My apologies.
So you
I
are
certainly
heading
hope so.
back to Theo's big close manufacturing.
Technically, yes, but I would actually like to do the thing we had talked about where we put that onto a displacer piece boat.
Okay. Yeah. We can do that. I'm gonna.
This is gonna be amazing.
We're gonna do a little roll to make sure that both don't fail.
What sort of
The same way we did
services
with
does
combining
this
the two magical
gentleman
items.
make? This place.
I'm trying to decide if Augustina's gonna slip off the little thing so she can use sorcerer points. I won't. I'll be good.
Okay.
May I cast guidance?
It's a 14, we're fine.
Okay.
So, they can be combined, and so it will cost you, we'll say...
Go ahead.
We'll say for this one...
Oh, that's better than what you said last time. Yes.
What did I say last time?
Don't worry about it. I don't know. What are you talking about?
I said a lot of numbers you almost got the last time.
There's a lot.
Got a really nice discount. That's all.
Did I say 75 or 100?
You said 70.
Oh, okay.
You got a good discount. While they're doing that, Kari's gonna slip off for a little bit.
Okay.
Are they able to do that, or do I need to leave the cloak with them?
Do I see the ninja away?
We'll say for an extra 20 gold, you can have it today.
Done. And I put 2 platinum down.
Aww.
Okay. Look at that. And at this moment, Riker learned about exchange rate. Okay, so yeah, you
Riker takes his platinum out of the
should
silver
get
jar.
all that out. So you have your clothes that can change style, color, and appearance. I don't know.
My cloak of fashion level is placement.
Yeah. So how do those bleed together? What does that look like when they sort of blended the two? It's not a pure of either one.
It is a very, and it's a robe that either can be like nice and hanging open, or she can like do it as more of like a wrap dress, so she can close it. But it looks mostly like a robe, but the trimmings are like just displacer beast fur.
So
Little,
I'm going to add to that. So the little part that wraps around are the tendrils from the displacer beast. Those little parts that's what it's adding up.
It's
Now,
like the
of
little
course,
suckers or the Velcro.
You can, change that to look like it's not. You don't have displacer beast if you want, but in its natural form.
yes.
You
And-
use the actual tentacles from the displacer beast.
And today the cloak looks like the moth that she saw floating around. That's like purple and yellow. It's got the same sort of color patterns, and there's a very subtle pattern underneath it of belladonna
So, Kara, you said you were sneaking off somewhere?
Not so much sneaking, just like literally gets distracted by an idea, and as we're walking people to go left, Kari goes right.
Where are you going now?
So,
You all have communication devices. So.
Where are you going now?
have you even noticed I'm gone?
You said you weren't sneaking.
Yes, I noticed. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go see. If we can find a pair of those medical things, or at least someone to show us how to make them.
And we can all hear
Yes,
that, right?
This is a group chat.
This is a group. This card is just like do.
I just look at Riker and Freddy and Riker and Augustina and Freddy and Riker and Freddy and Augustina, and I'm just like,
Scheisse.
does this seem like a bad idea to anybody else?
Obviously, that's good.
She'll be the one behind prison bars.
Never said anything about stealing them.
So you're gonna go try to find Magician's Bane miracles?
Specifically, I'm going to go head to what looks like the equivalent of the police station or whatever. Wherever I'm gonna follow one of those automatons until they go.
The main station is in the tower now.
Oh, well then I'm gonna go to back to the Tower of
Hi,
Knowledge.
officers. Can I have some of your equipment, please?
If that's the direction Kari's going, Arcene's like,
I mean, I guess I can go talk to the bus number now if we all want to go over there.
Okay, so you all
I want
reconvene
a
at the
drink.
Tower of Knowledge, taking slightly different routes. You all managed to come back together now.
Kari is literally going to
Alright, let's go.
find somebody who looks like they wherever the
So you go.
Whatever the-
Are you
what do
going
they
to the
call-
Mage Guard headquarters floor? Is that what
yeah
you're
essentially.
Okay, so you're just going to the police headquarters and saying, hey, can I have some handcuffs?
Not quite that blunt, but essentially that is the goal here.
Okay. So, Ari is striding right into the central disc.
I'm gonna follow at a fair distance.
Get on the next disc and just sort of do one of these things.
Sure.
Okay.
Cause I just safety net for the circus act, try to potentially help the acrobat.
They're going to go try to get Bessemer to come meet you, right?
Well, I'm basically going to go where if I can get to Bessemer's office or ask Boothman to deliver a message for me to let him know.
I mean, you did go to Bessemer's office, so you would know where that is, so you can just go knock on the door. Okay. So you're heading up to Bessemer. What is Tweedledee and Tweedledoo doing?
If this goes poorly.
Think fondly of me.
It's gonna be great.
Remember me how I was, not how I am.
So, Mayor, Riker, what are y'all doing? You got Group going to the police station and Group B going to Bessemer.
I can't go with her fast.
Technically, it's next week.
No.
You can't go to meet old Bessie?
Okay.
I believe at this point, she's our companion.
All right now.
Don't put that.
Before sunrise.
Don't put that
She's
evil
your
on us.
companion.
Don't put that evil on us.
Actually, I feel more like after sunrise, she's your companion.
When she's doing this, she's yours.
That's how you.
When she's sleeping.
That's how you know. Wait, I don't know how I feel
When
about
this happens.
That's how you know when Kari is in trouble. It's no longer ours.
Well, nothing bad has happened yet.
Oh, please don't say that.
I said what I said.
I'll let you know.
Yet being the operative term.
I find a...
I don't think I have enough money today. Just in case something bad happens.
Depends on how much they put bail at.
You assume they have bail?
She's been in emotional stuff all day. I'm gonna make sure she's alright.
Of course.
Or you.
I don't think she'd really want me there. I'll go ahead and follow Kari and
It would be okay.
Freddy.
I will let you do what you did.
Is there a water feature perchance?
There is on this spaceport. There is this nice there's a little restaurant. There's a little coffee bar. There's a little seating area. That's what's on there. So yeah, sure.
So it's the food court?
There is a little
The magical food court?
Yeah, sort of, and this sort of.
there-
It's one of those things as any good place should have. You can have formal events here. There's the nice,
It's an upscale food court.
Is there-
it's not just
is
a regular
there-
normal food
Is there
court.
perhaps a magical food truck what serves what we here would know as Tex-Mex food?
In the Tower of Knowledge? No.
Well, but is
You better cross
okay.
the street for that. But
Well,
it is
sure, but-
long.
Okay.
Tell you what.
Okay. I just want to know if there's a wizard nearby with a chef's hat.
I think I like where you're going.
I'm right here. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're following Kari.
That is in a shop that makes cookies.
Oh, shit.
I just very quickly move, walking, but speed walking with purpose, over to the water feature, and I take a copper piece, and I kiss it, and please let this end somewhere not badly, and I throw it in the fountain, and then I go to follow Kari. And
I feel flattered that they care this much, but also a little insulted.
So, to be fair, we have Kari and Elevator 1 going up. Close behind, we have Freddy on elevator 2, then we have these two on elevator 3 going up to the floor, and then we have Mare on the 4th elevator chasing. It's a really slow chase.
Yeah, Mare has no idea what floor they're going to. She has no idea what to get out on. She's just hoping for something.
You can
see each other, right?
To police headquarters. Boothman will let you know what floor police headquarters are.
Boothman, let's go.
I probably get to like 2 or 3 floors up, realize
Actually-
I don't know where I'm going, get off. I'm going down. Go over to Boothman.
Y'all were worried about me getting lost.
I mean, I was about to say, like, if I knew you were coming with me, I'd been like, all right, I'll wait for you. All right, now let's both go. But if it's more funny to do,
You're
That's the
already
male
chasing
side
ahead
part
of
of me.
conversation.
I was gonna try and.
Okay, so we will deal with y'all. So, yeah, we're actually we're gonna hit a break. We're gonna hit a little break for everyone to figure out what y'all are doing, and then we're gonna go steal handcuffs from the cops.
Nobody said anything about stealing.
Okay, we'll figure that out
All right.
in like 10 minutes.
Generic red licorice.
Oh
We
yeah.
are not sponsored by.
Here's the thing, I'm not a big fan of that. Like, whatever reason, Twizzlers is not
We're
it.
not
However,
monetized.
just regular old black licorice,
Good and plenty, I'm good with. Red vines, I'm good with. Give it to me in any form, I will eat it.
now, like that cherry licorice, like I'm good. But like, especially like the black licorice jelly beans.
No.
Do you like
All
root
day.
beer?
Yes.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go! Oh, what are they called? Bottle caps? Like the really flavored
I do
bottle
like
caps.
bottle caps.
They are chalk. But it tastes good.
They are?
But they have the consistency of chalk. Alright, so you guys are definitely not doing a heist in the police station.
Correct.
We're not.
So, the three of y'all
You're correct. I'm not involved in a police station heist.
in a tier of
That's what
assembly
criminals do. Come on.
arrive. Is illegal.
That's the inspector's office.
Don't remember, like, piracy is bad. We don't do.
I know. What's crazy person?
Don't do pirates, right? Pirates are bad.
Man, there's a dirty joke in there somewhere, and I'm gonna find it.
So you guys
Shouldn't have to
arrive
search
at the
pirates.
headquarters for the Mage Guard, and as you sort of come up,
It's a
there's
good
like
thing I'm
this
not a
big
pirate.
sort of like waiting room. They're sort of behind this spell-proof glass, if you will. There are what looks to be sort of clerics sort of sitting there waiting. There's different security doors that you see that Mage Guards going in and out of. You see a rather large, like, double door where every once in a while you'll see one of these, a double door in a Mage Tower, I know. It's not dumb, but it's a door.
Does it open magically though?
Yeah, and so,
What was the magic make? It noise when it opens.
That is a noise.
just shrieking every time the door opens.
The sound of
Another one of Jeffy's projects.
The worst thing is, it's programmable. They just left it at that. They can change it anytime they want.
Man, that intern got kicked out real fast.
Jeffy held a lot of jobs. He's been fired for a lot of reasons. Most of them for auditory reasons.
Cheers to Jeffy.
Cheers.
So there's this large sort of door where you see every once in a while one of those Mage Slayer bots will like walk out of, and that will then be joined by the different Mage Guards and be going in. So you guys arrive into this main general waiting area. There are clerks behind the sort of what would be spellproof glass.
I hate everything about this decision.
So what's the plan here? There are some people waiting.
I'm literally going to find. You said there were like clerks or something to that.
Yeah. There's like a person.
I was making sure you said clerks and not clerics, so I'm good.
There are
I'm just gonna go find one and
administrative individuals.
just ask if there's somebody I can talk to regarding the procurement of what's the word I'm looking for? Dadgummit. No, well, yes, but I was going to be a little bit more. I was going to obfuscate a little bit and just be like, Magical. I wanted to use the word debilitating, but I don't feel like that was the right word to use.
Restraint.
Incapacitating?
Yes, magical restraints in defense against evil wizards. And I feel like that's exactly the face the clerk is making.
You've come to the wrong store, my friend.
Just to be clear, you come here to ask for some sort of restraining device to be used on evil wizards.
More along the lines of, who supplies the manacles that you use to restrain evil wizards?
Okay, so
Not magical person here.
Right, okay, so just to be clear, I want to make sure I understand where you're coming from. You, an individual, came here asking us where we get our manacles from.
Hi.
Do me a favor and just hang out here for a moment while I try and talk to you.
Okay. The guy just like sits.
And it's in this intro where Gray and Mare.
Yeah, at this point, Gray and Mare sort of arrived. Takari just sort of sitting in the office and sort of in the waiting room. And so you guys sort of arrived there. About the same time that y'all see two figures step out and come up and go, "Hi, would you come talk to me inquiring about where we get the manacles from, right? The wizards?" Number 3.
Jay was joking. Kari is fine. Jay was joking. Yeah, and Kari will stand up and like, I just trying to do some shopping and just
Right.
curious.
Would you come with us?
Sure.
Awesome. So then y'all see Kari just being led behind these two, like flanked by these two guys into the back behind the sort of security door.
Really need it.
So Kari, you are led to what can only be described as an interrogation room.
Been there, done that.
Oi.
You're now sitting
Oi, are
inside
you
the-
being arrested?
And there are two individuals in with you. There
I'm going
is
to take that as a maybe.
a pane of glass that you can't see your reflection in. And so they come and sit down and go, okay, so just to make sure we're on the right side here. You have come to the Mage Guard headquarters and are asking about where we get our Magician's Bane manacles from, correct?
I wonder if somebody can teach me how to make them.
Why are you curious about that?
Very simple. And then I start talking, as Kari does. We in our travels, we've come across a variety of magical folks who are well, in short, trying to kill me or members of my group, and it would be nice to have a way to not let them do magical as a non-magical being myself. They throw magics everywhere, and
Yeah.
I don't do that.
You're
And
traveling with your group? How many people are in your group?
I'm not entirely sure if one of them's gonna still be going with us. And
Currently, we'll say.
and Kari starts, and I mean 6 technically, but 5 at the moment, I think. Well, I mean, including me, obviously.
Does your group have a name?
I don't think we've ever come up with a name yet. We really need to work on that.
Deception check, because you'll definitely have.
We 19?
If I get
Here's-
arrested,
Here's the
I will be annoyed.
We are not going to tell you how to do it.
Okay. It was worth asking.
I will advise you this once. Don't walk into a guard headquarters and ask, hey, where do you get your manacles from? Because the general assumption will be you wish to know so that you can tamper with the manufacturing of said manacles.
Oh. I didn't really think about that.
Mm-hmm. From what we tell, you are not malicious, you're just an idiot.
I hear that a lot.
So,
We love you, Jay.
We're gonna ask you to leave this town. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
Don't-
And so you are now. So you guys are sort of sitting in the waiting room, and then you see Kari come back out, and this time it's not only flanked by 2 mage guards, but it's also flanked by 2 of the mage slayer robots. As Kari is escorted down the platform and completely out of the tower.
Shall we go find Riker and Augustina?
I assume they kicked you out.
Oh yeah. So apparently, they don't like when people ask you when you get the medical stuff.
Really?
So, shopping spree again. I'm gonna head back to the mall.
Don't spend it all in one place.
So now we're gonna smash cut over to just standing a few floors away. We get to Augustina knocking outside of Bessemer's office. And he goes, "Oh, hi. What are you? Hi. It's not tomorrow yet.
No, it is not, but it is today, and I would like to go talk to the Moon Empress at the Moon Court, except I can't go by myself. I have to bring someone with me because I need a person with me because it's been a very long day, very emotional, and I cried earlier. I don't want to cry some more, so I need a person. So he's coming with me.
She put her hoof down.
I'll make a call and see if you can have
Your emotional support.
A +1.
accompany you. And one night stand, baby.
He's the appropriate size for who he is and the attitude he needs to have.
Are you wearing your helmet or not?
Frick yeah.
Can't see his eyes or his face.
No, you can see his eyes.
They're just glowing red.
Exactly.
You can't see his eyes. Yeah, you can. They're glowing red. And?
So Kari goes into a police
Make a
station.
call.
Riker's intimidating the Moon Empress. This is gonna be
I'm
great.
not doing nothing. I'm standing there.
Just hang out for a minute.
I feel like you're getting the same treatment I did.
That's my fault.
Okay, so the Archmage can meet you. He doesn't want
Can you please call him back for me?
you're more than welcome to have this conversation with him. He's
Oh, so
like,
he can come up to talk with us?
you can.
No, if you can call him back, or maybe he can come down here.
He's not coming down here.
So we can both go up.
If you wish to go up and speak with the, I guess, Moon Empress, that's. If you wish to go do, you can't, he can't, you can, he
So I'm sorry, I'm not following. So is the Archmage coming down here so I can explain that he needs to go, or are we going up there so I can explain that he needs to go?
You can go up there so you can explain why he should go.
No. Call him back. Call him back for me.
Mary, you want to go get lunch or something?
I don't understand why this is so difficult.
Yeah.
Busy man.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
which
think
is
I
why it would
just-
be a lot
I need a
easier if we
drink.
just let both of us go up so we're not having to wait. Because if I go up there and then he's like, oh yes, of course you're right, obviously you don't have apologies, then we're going to wait for Riker to come up. And so it just seems like an unnecessary amount of work if you were just going to let us both go up there.
Sure, yeah, I'll absolutely call him.
Inside check.
Sure, big one. Yeah, he's not calling back, it just looks like he is.
Oh.
How about this?
There's like a pause and then, yeah, sorry.
Riker takes off his helmet.
I feel like that's a step in a good direction.
Is that the DM or the guy?
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
Nice phone call. I heard the God.
I would gladly listen to her make her case. Should he stay here then?
Look, I'm down for it. At the end of the day, it's not my call. It's his call.
That's what she wants to do. That's great.
Yeah.
What if he just rides on the elevator?
I cannot show up to his office with unexpected guests. You, so it would be unexpected.
Brenda, out of game.
Yeah. Out of game.
Do you recall said character had a special security code to go up, or did he just hit the top button?
He hit a button on a different panel, and that's what allowed him to go up. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
No.
The trouble is the last thing we want to call is to work this out. I would very much like to go should that be a conversation we have with if you be trustworthy. I have no problem with making a conversation myself. These people are sticklers for
Look, I'm just not in here trying to upset one of the two large ranges. You seem like a great guy.
I'm not. I'm trying to.
If you want, you can 100% hang out in my office.
Let's go talk.
Let's go. Do you wish to wait here?
I'm gonna go get a coffee. Do you want one?
I'm alright.
What the?
Totally fine.
You know what? We usually get meat.
Sounds
Okay.
I forgot to get flowers.
As you guys head to the elevator, you guys arrive to the disc. Riker steps on one to go down. You all step on one to go up, and you see Kari flank also going. To do one of these things, and following fairly close behind, you see another disc with these two on it. Just
Oh, we're going to get lunch.
yeah. So just in this like parade of you guys pass Augustina and Bessemer going up as you're all going down.
I'm sure all the like.
You get to the bottom, you see Riker walking towards the coffee bar while he's getting escorted out. And Augustina's going up.
So the cops walk by.
some people. We had them just like back in the country.
So you arrive back into this office, and you see Archmage there goes, I was not expecting you to again.
You know the Feywild, we're capricious, it's what happens.
So you have
I would indeed. I know that you said technically I'm only allowed to go by myself, but I was hoping that I might be able to bring another person along. You know, it's been a really big, really large, really emotional day because I was planning on doing something that could potentially have gotten me killed because I thought this was my family wanted, but they didn't, or maybe they did. I don't really know. Like you said, it's kind of complicated, and so I was really hoping to bring another person along. You know, kind of like for emotional support and stuff. You know, like people have teddy bears and stuff, and I mean, he's not really a teddy bear. He'd be like a regular bear, but I was hoping to bring him with me.
You wish to bring a bear along with you to the table.
I'll take that.
Yeah, sort of.
I do not want this bear.
He's not like a bear. He's a Riker bear.
Care Bear.
I'm unfamiliar with that species of bear.
It would really be beneficial for me to have a person come with me, and so I'm hoping maybe I can persuade you to let me at least bring him to the court of the Moon Empress. Like, I would think there's a lot of people there, and so it would be kind of cool to like be able to be like, look, it's not just this little satyr. The satyr's coming with another person. You actually might like to meet Riker since you're interested in all this weird magic stuff.
I will.
Man, that side of the table tonight, I swear.
And she living to happen. I just didn't get.
Can we be there for that phone call? Because Bessemer tried to talk me earlier and I just...
Are you familiar with sending that if exists in concept? So, no.
Hold on.
It then
Archmage Linus.
turns around.
Effectively the ruler of this island, but yeah. It's how we do.
You move and first the people to meet you and the willingness to meet your companions should be deeply
Oh, he will. He's very wonderful.
and adhere to her requests when
As long as they're courteous requests, I don't think he would have any issues. Hey!
customer to treat her friend.
He's gonna yeah, it's really unfortunate that he wasn't like up here with us already. So
I prefer not to
you didn't have to be, but for some reason Bessemer wasn't willing to make another phone call.
So, Riker, you, in the middle of ordering your coffee, are free.
I think that's where it's probably. That's what I ordered. Coffee.
Oh my god. Making friends,
You're just like
influencing
awkwardly
people.
holding it as you guys go up. You arrive at the top. And you see coffee.
Riker's found a new side.
Archmage is sitting there looking at this whole attraction.
Have you tried coffee before? Step up, he kept it. We'll talk about it later.
I prefer not to be over and in my
Riker has his helmet back on, so there's no emotion. Just keep
So that big sort of glowing pool that was mentioned, the Archmage leads you to it and goes, you will be returned here.
For your Riker. This is Riker 1. We've been diverted on mission and will be returning shortly, we hope. Should we not return from Feywild in some sort of Empress thing with the moon, it can help when possible, but don't think that's going to be necessary. It's just Feywild, right? I'm fine, bye.
You guys,
Can someone give me some flowers for Magnus, please?
we just told you Magnus. So, you guys step through this sort of glowing pool, and you find yourselves in a field, a rather nice field, lit up by a very clean blue, or not blue, very clear night sky, and it is very similar to your night sky. The moons are out, the stars are bright, but everything is so vibrant. Like the stars are just shining like.
So it looks like the
peak
60s?
vibrancy, yes. And sort of you see just about there are like as you just sort of scan about there are like these sort of faint, just glowing lights everywhere. And as you try to like focus on one and reach out and touch one, it just sort of like disappears. Like as you're sort of walking through, they just sort of come and then just like dissipate into nothing. But as you look out, you just see just a ton of this sort of everywhere, just faintly glowing. Yes, Riker.
There's not some random destroyed city that just pops up in the Feywild, right?
Record your hometown of Schmurgenbach just randomly go, you know?
Perfect. Good deal. I feel right at home now.
There's also a woman in a red dress who's here to kill you.
That tracks.
The Empress's daughter in love with you. It's funny.
The trauma.
Archer curled up in the corner crying. It's up. I'm sorry, Australian. Make it stop!
Australian elf.
In truth, that is what Albert sounded like.
I remember this. It seemed only yesterday.
So you guys arrive sort of in this, night sky lit field. And you see sort of standing in front of you, this elegant, elf, fey creature. She seems like an elf, but has just ears that are much longer. Her features are much finer. She's dressed in this, like, almost shimmering sort of silver-esque dress. Her hair, you can't tell if it is perfectly reflecting the moonlight or it's itself producing its own moonlight. As there's just sort of like just gentle glow about her just standing in the middle of this sort of open field. And so as you're sort of taking in all the different lights and everything, she comes across her and she goes, "Hello. Meet you. Oh, goodness." And she like crosses this field. Hi.
You're beautiful.
You're lovely, and you are intimidating.
Now we get to the intimidating the moon Empress.
You, I'm told, Donna, and you are.
The name is right.
Please have a seat. And you see that like behind you were like chairs formed out of like the grass and flowers of the field that have just sort of appeared behind you.
Let's still keep.
Belladonna, that's a Twilight name, if I'm not.
I believe so. That's what my family has said, but I actually was born in the other plane, so I'm not familiar with a lot of which hopefully that won't be an issue with.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. You said that you are born upstairs. Were born on a particular plane. Your family stays on that plane.
Mm-hmm. My grandfather went over with his sister and his wife about like 15 years ago or something.
Interesting. And they're all Belladonas?
The family is Belladonas. My mother is from the Feywild. When my father got old enough, he came back over here and married her, and then they came back. And my grandmother and my father and two of my sisters are actually in the Feywild somewhere right now because they're also looking for husbands, which I should be doing, except I'm not. Because anyway.
Well, anyway, from the Twilight Fortress, so welcome to my land. Friends with them. So, I believe you're here because you have something of magic that the world just dislikes for some reason. Is that true?
Yes, there is a ban on death magic. I guess it's death magic.
Oh, and there's silly rules. At all. Why would you live in such confines? Insane to me. But if your family chooses to live there, who am I to judge? So, you have been informed of the potential substantial offering, but how much do you require you?
I was told that I should come talk to you because I can potentially get diplomatic immunity somehow.
I think that you and I should be very beneficial for each other. You see, I can offer you something like an ambassador. I would like to build connections with powerful and influential people of the material plane. To build a relationship between my court and those. And I think you and your rightful personality can be just the person I'm looking for. And if you were born there, that just means you're far more familiar with it.
And I play the flute.
An entertainer as well should know some of your course you are. So, you could be essentially a prominent member in my court, which would then protect you from their silly laws and rules that they have on their plane. And in turn, I would like for you to meet people, all kinds of people. I want you to meet them, and then I want you to tell them about me. And then I want you to tell me all about them.
Oh. Massive dress with the moonlight. Yeah.
And I would also like for you. I'm trying to find some of my children that went through the material plane a long time ago. And I want to make sure. Are you familiar with were creatures? Creatures that are at times controlled by the moon?
Oh. No.
There are some creatures out there that, when the moons shine at their absolute brightest, become a little beastie. They were created and have lived in my court for millennia, and then some of them decided they wanted to travel to other worlds and planes. I'm not what they did it, so I let my children traverse as they wish. But like any good mother, I'm concerned about their reputation and wish over it. So, if you happen to find any of them, we'll simply ask that you let me know how they're doing. I warn you, it can be a little pricey. So, if you find them, maybe not be close and avoid their bite.
I think we can do that. Riker's very good with that kind of stuff.
Riker, you strike me as an individual who can be very handy in a sort of situation that one might encounter. These children of mine are strong and mighty. That's how they've, survived so well in all kinds of different worlds.
Record know anything about what she's talking about?
Make a nature check. Yeah, you're familiar enough with the different lair boars and tigers and bears and wolves.
Oh my.
Well played. Have I come across it?
No.
They are dangerous creatures.
Oh,
And
well, to be fair, they were somewhat dangerous here as well. I was able to subdue their more savage nature, but when they want to travel, the life is not my children experienced. So that would be my two requests. Meet people, and if you come across my children, that's okay. Now, of course, it's a little dangerous, so you have to protect yourself. Rules
How
for
long
living
does-
very
Those lines.
yes.
If I were to say need a bodyguard, would diplomatic immunity extend to the person who is the bodyguard?
I don't. Are you asking if this individual here, Mr. Riker,
Maybe.
should be an official guard of the faithful?
Of the ambassadress to the faithful.
Do you need protection?
I would protect this Belladonna machine.
Well, do you need the protection that Miss Belladonna seeks from us?
I believe protection Miss Belladonna needs is much more pressing than mine.
Certainly. But we're discussing your needs, Riker. Can I help your needs?
Thanks. I believe in walking with one who is an ambassador. Ambassadress. My apologies. Certain protections might provide better access to different places and locations than just one normal time.
Maybe you should also be a diplomat. Well, Mr. Riker, I can't make any decisions until I see yours. As that helmet is quite good, I would very much like to see it.
I suppose, Wes.
That's up to you, but this is your decision.
Just
No,
how persuasive is she?
you tell me, bud.
That's what I'm asking. How's your looks?
How persuasive is she?
How's your looks? Cool. So as the helmet comes off, takes it off.
Oh my, you are an intimidating individual. Even without. So, bodyguard.
I'm protecting. Looks like the helmet. But took my helmet off.
I see far more than just outfits. Fur. Whoa. Not Interesting. You know, the history of the Furbolg, they themselves once spent quite a long time in our favor.
Within your court.
I did have some in my court. They came over as giants, stayed with us for a few millennia, but decided that they wanted to travel again. There's something there about guard to the ambassadress. Think about with that. Right then, so we have a deal.
Can I ask a couple questions? Not necessarily about.
Of course.
How am I supposed to contact you?
Oh, with this. And she pulls out this little mirror.
Ooh,
And how does that work?
Well, you pull it out and you look at it. And you'll speak into it. And hear it when they talk to you.
love again. lot of stuff about glitches. And do they have to go insane?
What is this? It's really just the wings that forms inhibitions.
Another question,
Sure.
regards to Belladonna's quest. Is she meeting people as she goes, or are you sending her specifically to certain people?
Oh, as she goes, I don't know anyone specific. If I think of somebody, I'll inform you, but I would love to meet lords, generals, kings, anybody across. Tell them about me. Tell them all about the moon empress, the winter empress. I would love to know all about them. Who they are, what they do, what they like, what their meetings are.
What does this teach you difficult?
Before all, some of the kings of Charming and an entertainer, you should be meeting kings and lords, queens, everybody without any issue. Very excited.
It's dream too.
Wonderful. So what is the deal?
Do we get a stipend?
No.
Pretty difficult, but okay.
In regards to this diplomatic immunity that she is giving, what would that do on our plan?
It's widely accepted that those in service of the faith are not beholden to all of the law. Oh, now don't go around just giving us faith a bad name. But general behavior differs.
There's some sort of simple of the non go on a lot that I can have.
If we have a deal, then this. We have a deal.
She just said yes, so
Are you good with this? Here's the deal.
financial protects Belladonna.
Very well. Extend your hand. And she goes and like twists their finger above, and you see appearing in your hand this sort of like three-pointed crown that just sort of spins, surrounded by the three rooms.
Oh.
That's
Any other questions? Show them.
Yeah, it's just like constant.
And it gives out like just faintest of sort of moonlight as you. So you get that, and of course you get that blessing. And so with her blessing, you get.
Hey.
You get one dark vision up to 120 feet,
Dang.
and two, you get what's called the boon of luck. You can add a D10 to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that you make, and you can do it once per rest. Longer.
Is this something?
She's got
No,
double
that one's
normal
we
dark vision.
Okay,
So,
but
no.
still, okay.
But I can try to rig up something for you. But the dark vision you can add under your senses. So.
That's double normal dark vision too.
Mm-hmm.
The dark vision of the drought.
Some good stuff.
So, with
So
her,
cool.
her blessing and your input, she looks and goes, well, I do hope that we stay in contact here. It's been wonderful to meet you, obviously, the Belladonna. And you too, Edgar, the terrible. That's what you.
Vows and just on his own again.
Now, to return you to Max. And she sort of like scrolls her fingers, and you guys are now standing in the middle of the Archmage's office.
Magnus, look! Maggie!
I'm glad we're at lunch.
I would like to my office.
I'll be back with flowers. Thank you. It was good seeing you. Thank you so much for all your help. I really appreciate it.
I don't know about it.
It pops out like a hologram? Okay, cool. I'm not there, but I appreciate it.
We had food, and then I've started dragging you to different flower shops to try and grab flowers for her.
Well, we have to get past lunch
As
first.
you are now under the protection of the faithful. Best in the case, some cases you have to go 50 times.
Okay, thank you.
Good.
In the elevator, she's like,
As Bessemer is leaning down, goes,
Everyone loves flowers.
Maybe he's
no, maybe just he likes sculptures made out of stone.
Sure.
A little bit better than you.
Bessemer, I like you.
You're something else. I'm glad that you decided not to die or live up to your intended. Think I'm just gonna go with that? I was supposed to offer you that offer.
I think we could talk about it first.
Alright, well, I will be here. Best of luck, have fun. And that's the thing.
That's the dress.
I'm not sure if that's okay, but okay. And so, you are allowed to leave the Tower of Knowledge.
Riker 1. The rest of crew have returned safely from travels.
I see it, so I can soon
I've got the flowers for Augustina. Whenever she's ready, she can approve them and.
Cool, I can send them to her now.
How about go to you? That's a better idea.
Probably that.
It is.
Okay, so you all reconvene. You get food.
I hand the big bouquet to Augustina.
Oh, I think
It's got, you see the goldenrod there, for hold on, I have notes. For good fortune. I feel like that's always a good place to start. You see the
put that on your stuff now.
oh, thank you.
Oh, great, look.
That's amazing.
That is wonderful. What is it?
Kari tries to poke it.
What?
He goes right through it.
What does it mean?
I am Augustine Belladonna, ambassadress to the Moon Court.
That sounds very
There's
impressive.
my official bodyguard.
I mean, he's definitely up to the job, I assume.
Very, very fitting.
Yeah, that totally tracks. Yeah.
I just figured with everything that I am, it would be good for me to have information like what you know.
I mean, you are the ambassador. That's
That's the dress.
for that. That'll take some getting used to.
Oh man.
I'm supposed to meet people. So when we go places, I have to meet people.
Okay, I mean,
That's
You-
hard for us.
I
Hey,
mean,
what?
you're going to continue to travel with us.
Yeah. I guess I should talk to my family.
Kari just reaches over, gives her a hug. It's like, thank you. And then quickly lets go so she doesn't slide. I didn't want you to go.
I told them I was getting rid of my magic and I didn't do that.
Lunch first.
I think Ambassadoress is a bit of a step up from what they were expecting.
Think of the kind of quality match that your grandmother will be able to make for you.
you're
With-
someone important now.
This raise in status, if that's something you want.
Riker, you were saying something about lunch first.
Before we dive too far down a rabbit hole, we don't need to look. Let's go to food. We can talk about the wonderful, You made that.
Freddie and we passed this food cart. It smelled so amazing. The richness of the flavors, I think it smelled quite delicious. We can lead you there if you like.
Yes.
On the way, I thought to go with the pansy, we could maybe twine some oregano around it for the whole strength of mind, just... Do you think that would be good?
Yeah, that's great.
Right? Oh, look, they have some sage. New blooming sage. Let me go. I'll be right back.
Tis a sign of the end times, for sure.
Kari walks over to Riker.
Are you okay?
Why would anybody? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Oh, why would anybody
Are you
jump
sure?
down a?
How did all? Yeah.
Oh, don't ask about manacles.
What?
Just don't ask about manacles. I'm still kind of curious. Why would anyone jump down a rabbit hole?
It's a.
Sometimes
It.
there's something that people think is at the bottom of a rabbit hole, but oftentimes they jump down a rabbit hole.
Sometimes you know things,
Like,
and sometimes you don't.
please
And
not
it's
good. Don't
there's a
associate
standard I
things
don't
become
understand.
Okay, that's one.
That's
That.
why you don't look that rabbit.
Okay, fair enough. I'm
But
still.
this world interpretation is
Okay,
don't become a flea.
that seems like good advice. To the food.
Augustina, what do you think about adding fennel?
Yes, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Carrot cakes from the fair.
Oh, maybe he was like some of those too.
No.
He said technically he doesn't like flowers, he likes sculptures, but I think if we put together the right bouquet, we will win back you.
I think you should take the flowers, make a beautiful ring, figure out a way to petrify it, and give it to you.
That's a brilliant idea.
Makes it
Steve.
last
This is why
forever.
you like her. This is why you like
Such
her.
a lasting statement. I'd never considered something.
You make the relationships, I make sure you don't break the relationships.
Some sort of dwarven stone carving situation, maybe.
I know, I wish we knew skilled dwarves.
I bet Jeffy could take us somewhere that would know how to do that.
Yes, Jeffy.
I mean, it makes me happy to see. It brings joy to my heart. They're getting along. I love it. And this time it's not a joke.
So, are we looking for a petrifier? Y'all can find food. Eat first. What's the plan after food?
Well, first we go to the Tex-Mex street cart, and it has to be the
Absolutely.
street cart because it smells really good, and it's the best. They have these flatbreads with the meat and some toppings that you can put in there, and they have this like really sharp, a really sharp citrus fruit. You squeeze the juice on it, and then it's very good.
I think if people are okay with it, it's different chatter. Obviously, probably like
You should probably get something better. Our armor, since we're getting family and talking to people, so I should go back and think about oven cheese oven. Maybe we probably want to find something to put pizza wasn't.
I love it.
Okay,
I love it so much.
You guys are going around, you're looking for someone to petrify.
You got me.
Okay, flowers. It's your stone.
Yep.
Okay. And you were wanting the elven chain, right?
Yes.
Oh man. I have tears. I have actual tears.
You had agreed to $750 for the elven chain.
Yes.
Lauren, if you just made it, because you dropped it to 50 with the last.
Hey, you might have dropped the elven chain to 50. Who knows?
No, and here's why. I'll tell you exactly why.
Oh.
Because she said 750 earlier and I heard her. It's been like a month since we did that shopping spree, right, guys?
And keep in mind, that was with your persuasion roll at a 26. And I didn't want him to like bump it up or make you roll again.
So,
Oh my god.
So here's the thing. I only have 160 currency. We do have 660 gold in the party funds, but that's basically draining it to get this armor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's do it.
okay. So you acquire yourself elven chain. You can add. It should bump your AC quite quickly. So what is your, just for like, how much did you receive now?
I have
45. So it was a 13.
really good.
So when when you get that added, let me know.
Don't think he believed you.
What do you have mine at?
Yours I have at a 1350.
18.
Gosh, I'm gonna be the squishy
So
one now.
18 with shield, right?
Yep, with shield.
While we're on the topic, what do you have mine at?
Yours is at 19 still?
20.
20? Yeah, good time to update everybody. Woo!
17!
Woo!
Hey!
Woo!
It's over there like.
Well, no, it's 16, but then I draw another weapon.
Yeah, yours is base
So
16,
I'm-
right?
I'm matching her
Yeah, yours is
when I have
updated.
two
You're
weapons.
at 19?
Technically, I'm at 15 if I'm not holding my shield.
What's your hit points now?
I mean,
Now, well, since we're here, let's just go over. Passive perception is still 10,
passive perception is a 10.
18.
19.
I need to
Right,
be
you guys
smarter.
have efficiency bump.
No, but I have the
18, so we
stone.
12, and you are at 13.
13.
And Riker, I believe you're at 15 now.
14,
Still at 14?
because we haven't leveled up.
15 to 12. Okay. Awesome. So, you guys go and acquire that. We'll say that you guys can also find somebody who is willing to petrify your flowers. For sure. So, yeah, we can just for ease, you get your flowers petrified at Perry's Petrification Shop. You procure it, we petrify it.
Oh, I love that that's a canon now.
So
It's one of those lucky cats just.
you get your petrified bouquet. How are you delivering that to Rashmi?
She's gonna take it back to Bessemer.
Okay, just gonna deliver it to Bessemer.
To Bessemer or to Boothman?
To Bessemer! She's got it in!
That's an ambassador. That person right there can.
Ambassadress!
I am a terrible person. I apologize. This ambassadress can go wherever she damn well wants.
She'll probably like
has the
hang on
authority.
to it until we have to actually go see Bessemer to go wherever we're gonna go to be like,
Please deliver this to Archmage Carmel.
there's a little note on it that says, "Thank you so much, Maggie."
Okay.
We are all going to end up in one of the 9 hells.
She signs it. She's got diplomatic immunity now. She signs it. I see you, Belladonna, ambassadress of the Mooncorns.
I'm gonna regret giving that to you. It won't help you. You ever know what immediate regret is? Giving Brenda diplomatic immunity.
So is Tina going by Belladonna now? Just
At this point in time, I think, yeah, because Calabar was getting her here, so.
Yeah, okay.
So,
I really like that.
I guess are you all going back to the shelter to stay for the night?
Riker's gonna go commission a piece, just like a bronze, like amulet,
Okay.
or on the cloak that matches.
Nice. Little like three crown little thing. Perfect, dude. I love it. Awesome. So, you guys go back to the shelter, get yourself some sleepy sleeps.
I'm gonna stop by the message pigeon house one more time before I turn in.
We do need to talk.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna head to the park real quick as.
You wanna go to the park?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So let's jump to the park. Because there's nothing at the pigeon house yet.
No.
What's going on at the park?
So I go farther deep into the park. I find a secluded, out of the way little corner, and I hold on my stone, my coin in one hand and my lucky stone in the other, and I'd be like, this feels like a message. This feels like I'm going where I'm supposed to go. And this thing has kind of been niggling at my brain since the beginning. So I thought maybe it's worth a shot. And I start to summon this little orb of energy in my hand, and I pour into it all of the anger and frustration that I had been feeling at Augustina, and all of the relief and just emotional roller coaster that Mare's been feeling for the last however many days since the truth of this started to come out. And it grows and grows and grows, and I use my 4th level spell slot to cast Guiding Bolt for the first time ever.
Nice, okay.
And I just fire it into the darkness as bright and powerful.
Yes!
Mare's experience counter just starts growing again.
In other news, we need a new archmage. Never
Man.
use them petrified flowers.
Aiming at a rock or a tree or something, if I can.
Absolutely, yeah.
A pigeon.
And it strikes emphatically, leaving this nice charge mark on the side of the tree.
Oh, that's terrifying. Fortune favors the bold. And then I just turn and go back to meet everybody back at the shelter.
You guys want a little conversation?
Yeah, we need to talk about all of us. We have to take it out here. So, we want to stay here because what's his face? What is that? Yeah. False color. We apparently can get wherever we need to go with the ambassadors. Your best. Which means no more dragons. Or C. People acquired and questionable goods. Do we have any idea where we
Feels
want to
targeted.
go?
Well, you have a hunter after you.
I need to find out what that's about. Trying to think.
It kind of seems like an important thing to handle now that we've got this taken care of.
Yeah.
You just gestured to all of me.
We also have to be careful regarding Barry.
I was just about to say, I know you'd mentioned the source of the partner stone being near Casadona. That doesn't bode well for the Fanged's presence.
they would not be there, or
As in, they claim all walled cities, and Casadena is surrounded by a very mighty.
So, I don't know that Theory's going to care about the fact that I'm an ambassadress, but that gives us potential in some places, and then maybe we need to find your friends when we go into cities.
I do believe getting some allies in high and low places would be highly beneficial, and I cannot imagine the things are much beloved in these circles, especially the ones that I'm from. We could also go back to East Watch, check on the box, or see what was going on with that. Might be a possibility. And check on Rory.
I don't know if we'd want to go directly to East Watch.
Someplace.
Perhaps back to Mr. Callahan's shop? If I recall correctly, wasn't there a means to get to East Village?
It wasn't there. There was a tower.
Also, if we wanted to visit Ravensheart and see if there's anybody there that might know more about your situation, or the Fanged, or the box, or
All of it?
all of it?
Yes. I will find out more about the hunter. Find out what that is all about, what to expect. But
I'll reach out to Ravensheart, make them aware of we may be coming to a visit.
is there any place, I do believe the harbor would be avoidable. Correct. There, we're all and so directly to East Watch, maybe even
Ravensheart,
to Ravensburg or
which is
Cali,
now Ravensheart is on the opposite side from Eastwatch, so
which is also a county on the
Yeah,
opposite side as well, right?
Yeah, if you want to go, I mean,
Back to Galdorn?
yeah, Galdorn.
so it was
I
what?
think though, if I remember correctly, the only place that was close, quote unquote, to Eastwatch that had a transporter was Harbor.
Callahan was able to get there.
Right, because Callahan had one. There's, if I remember correctly, there's one in Galdorn, there's one in Casadona.
I have the list.
Callahan's Collectibles and Sonnendower.
We have Galdorn, Sonnendower, Zort, right? Harbor and Casadona, Bronsley, and Eastwatch. So Bronsley would be another option.
I'm okay going.
I'm not saying me.
Always.
Or I would be okay going to steal people for it. And I know that that would be beneficial to be in a place that is familiar to someone and allies. That sounds rather nice off the bat.
And it's up in the mountains, so it's not somewhere that we would have to worry about the Fanged or anyone else getting in too easily.
Yes, and it would be a mental, emotional.
Chance to rest.
Yes. All I'm ready to hear it.
I'd be very interested to find some work, some way to make some more coin.
That might be possible.
Money.
I mean, when we need to.
We want to crack the jetty box up here.
That is most certain.
Might behoove us to reach out to Callahan as well and see if he has any suggestions.
Where are the people in Eastwatch?
All of those are excellent ideas. I think it's just going to be making a decision to go. And that was the question of, do we want to stay here for a few more days, or do we want to try to leave as soon as possible?
I think a few days to rest here and maybe research anything that catches our interest while we have access would not go amiss.
Good with that.
Correct.
Yeah.
We'll make a final decision tomorrow.
We'll pull out the scan.
Yes, it is.
Where is the hunter now? And why is this hunter after me?
About time.
18 hours. That's some real life John slipping in there.
I don't know where the hunter is now. I know he's acting. He's acting because whoever father works for. Something about an undying serpent.
Oh, balls.
So the undying serpent is you father work for?
They're not telling me as much as they used to. But okay.
Any idea where this hunter is?
I don't know. But he's already met you, so he already got your scent. Said he met you when he came through.
Well, poopy.
I will return when possible.
Oh, don't be too excited. It's better. Aegis and Espo won.
Going through my memory question. Do I remember this?
Make an insight check on yourself.
He did have that one dream with Estel in it. I do remember that.
11.
Outside of I think the name sounds familiar. What she said, there was a dream or a vision of individuals matching that name. I'm not sure exactly who or what. You kind of remember from that dream that they look something like you. But I'm not sure.
Sounds like a chance meeting. Fun. Are things busy around the city?
Oh,
operation has been interrupted or disturbed by that troublesome and face spikes or fangs or whatever they put on themselves.
No. In fact, it seems that things are moving along rather quickly. As well.
More man touch be safe.
You too? I'm not very happy.
Right now,
Anything else for the night?
Freddy's been distant and just kind of fidgeting with the rolled up piece of paper with wire all night. There's that.
Peter, you have time to talk? I'd like to talk if you 10 minutes. Wait, time to talk?
Just kind of loose with that.
So, night comes. Right.
Good morning, America. Good morning. Spire.
Parker, will you do what it takes to stop people?
that's a good question.
What is
As everybody's getting ready for bed, Kari's gonna go find Gray.
You seem a little lost in thought tonight. Something on your mind?
Yes. I am burdened with focus.
I can see how focus might be a burden. What you playing with?
You remember when we were at that den of underground craziness, and there was the Kit men who we could broker information from? I asked for information.
I take it you.
And the cat sent a gift.
I guess the biggest question. Good information or not so much?
Do you remember what I asked? Were you there for that? I wanted to try and find out who killed Cecilia, the woman I was going to marry.
Oh, you had mentioned that. You mentioned her, didn't you?
Oh!
I was so good at
It was a shitty throw. That was a shitty throw. Well,
Kari snatch it out of the air much more deftly than
yeah, in fiction, Kari's just like, ow!
Well, I think what would happen is Carter would have been, but Gray's drunk, and so his throw was just off.
Oh. Not the name you wanted to hear, us. So,
I'm going to go for a walk.
Would you rather be alone, or would you like some company?
Don't. If I need anyone, I will call for it.
Be nearby if you need me.
And I go out the door. And I just probably wander around for an hour or two.
Wondering. Looking for anything specific or just wondering?
No, I think he's aimless right now.
Good around?
I don't, at this point I probably found more alcohol. So, I don't know which door. Here, we'll roll for it. That's a 12, so you get to pick, whatever 12 means. Whichever room I've
I
found
don't know,
myself
bro.
in.
That's your decision.
Well, shit. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I picked this one, so let's go.
A, B, so that one?
Well, I landed here, so
Alright.
then I there you go.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
Just like the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds right back to the group. Let me see.
Oh, it never ends!
Yes!
Okay.
In your sleep. Here.
Oh, there it is.
That's
Oh, it worked.
How do you do?
Juice.
We're on this computer.
So, I'm at Congress right now. And,
You made like any increase or something like that?
I told that I was trying to get rid of papers. And they introduced me to the Empress of the Moon part. And now I am an ambassadress, so I don't have to worry about having powers. But I'm just kind of realizing that maybe our family handled things not great, and I could have had better.
What? My brother was supposed to be married very hard woman. But like, I'm not, listen, what is it? Yes, my family is much better than what you can. I understand what you do. Of course, in the third edition, we will be here. Sorry. Although their existence now is unknown.
I think the crazy's leaking through.
Did you do anything to Henry? You want Henry back then? I was talking with some friends and we were trying to figure out some stuff, and we looked at people with their robust abilities and good everything.
Honestly, my goal is see always. Is there anything about that? What's the thing? Not supposed to be there. That person can be dead. That person can be mad.
So, I don't remember stuff. We had heard about soul transference with things, and that army people don't remember stuff. perspective.
Oh, well, that's because your transference is a different sort of. Yours is more. I think so. You're speaking of memory. You are not a creation of artists. You are just yourself reborn. It's not necessarily soul transference so much as like you were to die, and instead of your soul going back to your original body, it just goes to a different one. But transference more just revival.
So for people who maybe had experienced soul transference, the kind that kind of get their memories back,
What? You know, definitely people do transference of one's soul. That seems just. There's apparently a lot done in histories of the world. Never much care for histories of this world. Not really care. But.
you still on the same plane as I?
I mean, sure.
That's a committed answer.
If I wanted to find out if it was possible for someone in that situation to get their memories back, if they wanted to, how would I go about thinking that out?
There's probably a banned book somewhere. Or you could talk to somebody who's been dead for a long time. Or you could talk to somebody who is very old. Still alive for a long time. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways. Kind of fascinating. But of course, there is a reason that that study was that's not something that I ever considered anything worth it. The risk is way too high.
Just kind of curious and wanted to give you sort of an update.
Love you. Updates is my favorite thing. She's mad at the bitch, but you'll be okay.
I got a friend who's helping me. He's my official bodyguard. So I can picture him.
Is it that big?
Mhm.
Seems awfully close to you.
He's beautiful. Everyone says he's intimidating, which I don't get. He has a very friendly face. He's like a big teddy bear. He's a regular bear.
And that's just smitten by a plague, you know. Straight up.
Can we put a little bow on him?
Good thing you're immune to disease.
Lich, please.
Wow.
That's low hanging fruit.
I know.
Whatever you want.
Okay. I think I'm curious to learn a little bit more about her family background. It seems strange. But maybe we can talk about that later.
Hi. Cracker.
Great question.
Good morning.
Do you sleep in your armor? You're in a hotel. I know in the field you do.
Yeah, in the field I do. I'm also being hunted. Probably not.
Okay. So, in the morning when you wake up and you go to put your armor on, it feels a little different. So, if you were to remove the Fiend Hunter plate from your inventory, and instead
His armor is evolved.
It's not even its final form.
Try to add something to you instead.
Riker. It's like
See if I can do
he
this.
Pokemon evolved. Oh my goodness.
Thing.
Well, either that or he's digivolving into something crazy.
Right.
Well,
Going back to your baby form?
oh snap.
Yes!
That's a thing Digivolve. Digimon do, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know about them. I know that it's like it
Like
starts
it's
as
a
a tiny
baby form.
dinosaur, then it turns into like a dude with like
A
BDSM shit, and then
Greymon.
somehow it turns into
No,
like God or
You're
something.
talking about two different.
Yeah, you are.
Digimon.
Well, hey,
You
I
want to
don't.
talk about
whatever.
Garurumon? Because
Right.
Brenda wants to
Now-
talk about Garurumon.
Due to the bond and attunement. As it has been bonded to you now.
Oh snap!
Is it in his inventory?
It's already there. It's there and attuned to.
Is this a problem or is this a boon? What does it mean?
Could be both.
See. While wearing this armor, you gain +1 bonus to AC, you can understand speak of pistol and infernal. In addition, the armor is equipped with electronic gauntlets, making it one strike, attack. Once fully attuned, you gain +2 to intimidation checks. While wearing the armor, you gain resistance to cold damage and advantage when saving throws for cold. That, I think, that's pretty cool.
Rock on.
Cool. It says.
My armor dropped to an 18.
No, it'll be nothing.
Try harder.
I'll go through and look at
We'll
that.
figure it out.
Yep, we'll go through and look. So, with that, we'll pick this up next time. First, we all level up.
Oh.
Now I have to make a decision.
We'll roll some hit die.
Oh.
We'll go from there. Yeah, I still got you as a 19, but
No, it's not.
sure enough. Let me.
Hey.
I may have just forgotten to add that +1 aspect to it. I'll go through and look at it and make sure you're correct.
Did you roll ones?
Yes. So, yeah. We'll get that taken care of. You're definitely still
I
up.
didn't spend the
Cool.
day.
Abilities for improvement.
Okay, cool,
So-
cool.
Ready, what'd you get?
That's a 1. I get to reroll.
A lot of ones.
That's a 6.
Okay.
5.
5 is good.
7.
Good.
I always forget.
It's a 3, but now I'm realizing that maybe I rolled the wrong dice because I'm not sure if I'm gonna do multi-classing this turn.
Okay, so your D6 is a 3.
Yes.
So, we'll just keep practicing that, and if you decide multi-class, we'll roll the other die. Backer?
Feats or
Hey.
abilities.
Oh, nice.
I know.
So, we obviously have a
Hmm.
lot to decide as this is level 8. So, we'll spend the next couple of weeks figuring that out.
Mm.
Stop.
Oh
I
my
think when I roll
goodness.
over and wake up and see you in the bed, I want to have a conversation.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll just try to remember that.